Welcome to the Check-in Report. Today's topic, the Hugging Toddlers teen. The black kid from the Hugging Toddlers video has two gay parents. What are your thoughts? And I want to ask the question, are gay parents better than straight parents? And I'm talking about adoptive because, of course, these are not biological kids from this couple. They are adoptive kids, respectively. And my video, my original video that I posted was taken down. They were claiming that I was speaking hate speech against the LGBT community, even though I bluntly said that I do not promote hate speech and I do not promote any violence towards LGBT. I don't hate gay people. I don't, I respect them and I respect the community guidelines. But today I want to ask the question, are gay parents better than straight parents? Of course, gay people, they respectively have the right to adopt kids in the foster care and that are up for adoptive services. But I want to ask the question, and I want to play the video because it's news to me, and I didn't know that the black kid in the video from the Hugging Toddlers video has adoptive gay parents. So I want to play their clip on the Ellen Show and give my commentary. So here is the clip from the Ellen Show, and let me just get this right here and let's play.
Over 100 million people have watched this adorable video. Look at this.
This is the video, the Hugging Toddlers video. Two toddlers running up to each other.
I know.
America just yucking it up.
So cute.
Yuck,
All
yuck,
right.
yuck, yuck, yuck.
They're about to see each other for the first time today. From New York City, please welcome best friends Maxwell and Finnegan.
Now here are the parents. These are the two gay men that have adopted this young black kid. And one of my first questions is, because I want to come with respective questions. Now here we have a black kid, right? This is a black kid growing up in America with respectively two gay white men as parents. And I just want to know, and this is my question, how does two white men who respectively come from white privilege, now there's no denying that white privilege is prevalent and rampant throughout America, how can these two gay men prepare this young black man, whether he'll grow up to be heterosexual or homosexual, or, a part of the LGBT community, respectively, how can they prepare him? There's no, I'm pretty sure that they don't have any, I'm pretty sure they have black friends, but how does two gay men, white gay men at that, prepare a young black boy for the racism, for the racial inequality, for the police brutality, for the unfair treatment, the centuries of being a nation in servitude, the history, the pain, the trials, the tribulations, the black pain? How can two gay men possibly, and I'm not even trying to beat up on these two gay men, because let's be real, if it was a lesbian couple and there were two white women, two white women that were lesbians and they adopted a black son, they wouldn't be more equipped to tell them either. They wouldn't be more equipped to prepare this young black boy for the world, for America. So it's not so just, getting on them. And you could even say the same for a white heterosexual couple. You could say the same. How could they prepare? How could they possibly prepare this young black boy for the world, for America? Let's continue with the video. And I'll be honest with you, it pains me to see this. It pains me to see a white couple, respectively, with their son, with their seed, enjoying his life, but we can't see a black couple with their black son coming out on that opposite side of that stand. This child was abandoned, most likely left for adoption, foster care. And these two gay men came and, adopted him, took him in as their son. But it pains me to see a black, not being able to see a black couple walk out on the opposite side of that stage and be proud of their son. Let's continue. These are the hugging toddlers.
Oh my God, this is
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
All right. You came out with an airplane and a truck. Maxwell, you don't have any toys to hold on to. I don't
We
have
didn't
any.
know we were supposed to bring anything.
Oh, look,
we
he's
brought one from
sharing.
Oh, there you go.
Finnegan, that's so sweet of you. So you're both 2 years old, is that right? You're 2?
Yes?
Okay. And how are you both doing, kids?
House life.
So how?
Not even old enough to talk yet. All right. There's something else that I want to talk about, and I want to talk about these topics with, respect. Now, here we have, respectfully, a gay couple. Now I don't mean any disrespect, but how? Now, let's say that this young boy grows up to be a heterosexual man. He wants to be with a woman. And I'm going to take it from two opposite sides of the spectrum. I'm going to also talk about if their son grows up to be, a gay, right? He grows up to be gay. So let's talk about first from the heterosexual perspective. If their son grows up to be a heterosexual black male, how can two white men that are, supporters of the LGBT community and are, outwardly gay, how do they prepare a black heterosexual man to go out and to, and to court women? Respectively, these two gay men, they probably lived a life of of gay men. They probably never really dealt with women. They probably never really, was interested in women. So they don't necessarily know I'm not saying that they don't know women. Let's not use that, because, gay men and women, they go shopping together. They do all types of activities together. Gay men and women love each other. So I'm not saying they don't have any, experience with women, but what I'm trying to say is, how do two gay men, and this is coming from a heterosexual man perspective, how do two gay white men, explain and try to show a young black man how to court women, how to talk to women, how to have sex with women? How do two gay men go about teaching their heterosexual son? Now let's go to a gay son, right? Now first let's start from the beginning. Now, if their son was gay, one would say that, maybe, their son growing up in a gay household played a part in their son growing up gay, right? because this is what he's seen. He's seen two men, kiss each other. He's seen two men engage in, you know, a gay relationship. Respectfully, he's seen two men, hold hands. He's seen two men. He's seen that he's seen the love that his two fathers had, and he grows up to say, you know what, I want to be a gay man, and I want to respectfully go out and live this lifestyle. So, would you say that the lifestyle of this young boy, uh, his two fathers' lifestyle, rubbed off on him? Would you say that? And I'm really trying to be careful because they knocked down my first video, and I said this before, but they took down my first video. They gave me a warning, so I'm trying to tread lightly on this topic because the black man and the black woman in America is powerless. The LGBT community has all of the clout and all of the respect. They'll take your videos down. They'll cancel you. They do all the above. So I want to approach this topic with respect. I don't want to. I'm not promoting any hate speech or anything of the above. I just want to ask the question: are gay parents better than straight parents? What are the perks of growing up in a gay couple's, household? What are the perks? What are the, the economical gains? What are the systematic gains? And this gay couple is probably giving this young black boy a good homely lifestyle. It's probably giving him he's probably growing up in a good neighborhood, with has two parents with two good jobs. But I'm gonna be honest, and this is my opinion, and I'm not saying this with disrespect, but a young boy needs feminine energy and masculine energy. That's and I'm not talking, and I'm really trying to tread lightly with this, and we're gonna get back to the video, but a young boy needs yin and yang. He needs masculine energy to combat the feminine energy. You can't have bad without the good. You can't have positive without the negative. If anybody knows anything about electricity, you need the positive and the negative. When you hook up that car, when you're trying to, when you have a dead battery, you hooking up the positive to the positive, negative to the negative. You need that balance. You need that, that you need that. You need both spectrums of the energy. And I'm not saying that gay men aren't feminine because they are effeminate, but you need that natural, respectfully, natural feminine energy. Just like you need that natural masculine energy. And I'm not, trying to disrespect these two gay men in this thing, in this clip here, but can they? And I'm asking the question: can they necessarily give that young boy the structure that he needs? If you look at, and I'm being objective here, if you look at men that grew up without a father, they take on the traits of their mother. They take on the effeminate traits of their mother. They might, suck their teeth. They might, do things that their mother did when she felt emotional, which is a natural thing for a woman to feel emotional. So you need that masculine energy to combat that feminine energy. So, what I'm asking is, can these two men possibly give this young boy two spectrums of that energy for this child to grow? Now, everybody knows that I'm not for gay marriage. I'm not for the LGBT community, but you have to respect their you have to respect their community because they have influence and they have power. And I don't promote any hate speech against them. I have nothing but love and respect for my gay and lesbian and bisexual brothers and sisters. Like if you're black and you're Hispanic, I have nothing but love and respect and I have nothing but love for the LGBT community, for the black and Latinos. Those are my brothers and my sisters, and I love them regardlessly. And I want them to come to the truth, and I want them to come to the Most High. But what I want to ask here is a gay couple, and I'm talking about a gay white couple essentially, are they fit to raise a black child? Are they capable of raising a black man? Are they capable of informing this black man? Because let's be honest, you can play all the Martin Luther King speeches you want. You can play all of the, the equality things you want. You can play all of the whatever you want to play. You can play it all. All the Dr. King speeches and Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, whatever you want to play. But are you qualified? That's the word I want to use. Are you qualified to show and raise these black men? That's my question. I want to know if two gay men are qualified to even raise black men.
First of all, how do you all know each other?
We were at our favorite restaurant in the neighborhood about.
Oh my God,
Let me just skip.
Restaurant in the neighborhood about a year ago. We were sitting at this big communal table, and then Maxwell came in with his family, and they asked to sit at the other end. We started talking. We ended up getting a number, and it's sort of the rest is history.
Now, and they're both the same age. Do they both go to the same daycare or anything like that?
No, they don't. They're at two separate schools, but now Maxwell just started at a different school than where he was before. And so now we get to take the bus together because it's kind of on the way to where Finnegan goes to school.
Right.
So it's really cool.
Okay, where are you going? What are you
Where
doing?
you going, bud?
Oh, he's gonna play. And now, what
And
prompted this? Is
oh
that
my
how
gosh,
they
look at this
greet
little
each
kid.
other
He
all
was
the
on the floor,
Usually,
running around.
we just didn't have as much. We usually don't have as much time to pull out our phones.
And
get it on video.
I want also one
Definitely
thing I want to
under-
talk about. And here's another thing I want to tread lightly on because I don't want this video to be taken down like the first one was taken down. But let's talk about the agenda here. Now, I want to be respectful to the LGBT community, but there is an agenda here. Clearly, there's an agenda here. You got Ellen involved in this. You have the two gay parents here. You have the video being played. There is an agenda here. There is an LGBT agenda here. And it's blatant. And it's trying to convey the message that, the LGBT is for equality, whether it be for sexual inequality, racial inequality, and peace, and respect to others. This is the agenda that is trying to convey. I'm pretty sure when Ellen found out that this black kid was an adoptive kid to two gay men, she hopped right on this case. This is something that this is like apple pie to America, and it's a blatant agenda. It's a blatant agenda for the LGBT community. And let's be honest, I really want to tread lightly because I don't want this video to be taken down. I'm going to say it 100 times in this video because I'm pretty sure there's going to be someone from the community that's going to watch this video and they're going to have their panties in a knot. And, I really want to be respectful. But, the agenda is blatant and it's out there. I personally do not agree with the LGBT community's their manifesto, their thoughts, their opinions, because it's not of God, you know. And I'm saying that respectfully, you know. No, you can't find nowhere in the Bible that that honors gay and homosexual relationships. And this is not hate, this is truth. This is honesty. This is blatant truth. And just like I want to say again, I have nothing but love for my black and brown brothers and sisters from the LGBT community. I have nothing but love for them. And I want them to come back to the Most High and come away from that lifestyle respectfully. But, you know, the agenda in America is clear. It's, you know, anyone that doesn't, you know, follow the manuscript of the agenda. It speaks in, you know, in the last days that, you know, people will be hated for pretty much for telling the truth, for telling what's biblically based, because these are not things that I'm making up. But, you know, let's get off of that topic. But, you know, what I'm trying to convey is that the agenda is clear from the LGBT community.
Where are you going? Come again?
Can I come back up
Back?
What's the next
All right.
Maxwell?
Because this has obviously been viewed so many times because this is what the world needs right now, is to see people treat each other like this. I think that's why everybody...
And see, there you go. Ellen trying to bring it home. She's trying to bring it home with the gay couple and the heterosexual couple and their, you know, adoptive black son, and trying to convey the message that, you know, the LGBT is all about equality, whether it be racial or gender equality or sexual orientation equality. It's all about equality. But let's be real. There are gay racist men, just like there are heterosexual racist men. There are straight men that hate gay men, and vice versa. There's heterosexual men that hate gay men, right? So, you know, the LGBT is not about racial inequality. It's all about sexual equality, you know, gender equality. It's all about, you know, LGBT equality, same-sex marriages. That's what it's all about. It's not about racial equality, because if it was about racial equality, when black men get shot down in the street, when black men get police brutalized, when they get brutalized, when black women are getting beat like animals in nail salons, those same white men, hear me out. I'm going to say this again. Let me rewind it back. If the LGBT was about racial equality, like they're trying to convey and bring it home in this video with their gay couple and the heterosexual couple and their adoptive gay son, if they were about racial equality, these two same gay men would be in the front lines when black women are being beat in nail salons, when black men are being brutalized by the police and incarcerated. But they're not. They're in the front lines for their respective causes. You won't see a gay white man on the front lines for your children, your black children, when they're being beaten and brutalized. But when it comes to their agendas, they will be on the front lines for their agendas. This is the propaganda. This is the agenda.
I mean, and that must make you both feel so good that this is what your kids represent.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
It really does.
out of any video.
But Ellen, what do they represent? Respectfully, these are two 2-year-old children. They barely know how to have a constructive, comprehensive conversation. When I was a 2-year-old, I would run up to any kid and give them a hug, give them a kiss on the cheek, let them play with my toys, all of the above. I'm a 2-year-old. I don't have any concept of race. I don't have any concept of gender equality or, the LGBT community or any agendas or organizations. I'm just a kid. I want to play with toys, eat ice cream, eat candy, watch cartoons, run around, ride my bike, and be a kid. They're kids, Ellen. But what you're trying to do, Ellen, is trying to, bring an agenda home. Because I honestly believe that if these were two heterosexual couples, I don't believe that Ellen would have brung them in. Ellen would have probably said, "Oh, it's a cute video, but we don't need them. We don't need them on the show." But once she found out that it was a gay couple, oh no, we got to bring these guys in here. We got to bring them in, and we got to showcase the equality, showcase the gender equality, showcase the LGBT love. But is it of God? Is it of God? And that's my question. And just like my beginning statements, and I'm going to end the video here. We're going to end the video here. And we're going to bring it on home. But, are gay, respectfully, are gay men, qualified to raise black men? You're black men. And I'm speaking to the black women that have these black babies. Are gay couples, essentially gay white couples, are they equipped and qualified to raise your black sons, your black men? And that's my question. I'm true and living.